Don't put me in a box now. I'm by myself. I'm on lockdown. Greetings, Virgo, on all placements. Someone here is putting themselves on lockdown, love lockdown. Someone is feeling like their love life is being locked down. Someone here can be known to jump from one relationship or connection to the next. Someone here can have a lot of, I'm hearing all my bitches love me, all my bitches. Someone here can have, like, you know, a lot of people flirting with them or whatever. A lot of people who think that they're in that number one spot. People are fighting over the number one spot. And someone here, Virgo, it could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with, take whatever side of the fence you're on, but someone is like, stop. Don't put me in a box. I'm on my own. My love life is on lockdown. I'm on lockdown. I'm figuring things out. That said, this is something on the Westheimer by Don Toliver. Someone can be about that Dawn life. Someone here is definitely old school traditional player pimp kind of way. Seriously though. He says sometimes you gotta find, you know, explore what's wrong to see what's right, you know. He says it's been a long road coming here. What's yours is mine. I'll say it again. What's yours is mine. It's like he's trying to confess to someone, but then he's also like, don't leave the house, babe. And he's also like, but don't believe the hype, baby. Don't believe the hype. I move shady, so don't believe the hype. I might lie sometimes, baby. So what the heck? Like, it makes no sense. I'm sorry, but literally, I do like the song. It is a fun song to dance to. It's also just a groovy song. But when I was really, like, examining the lyrics, I was like, this is so messed up. He's like, I'm confessing my love. What's yours is mine. What's yours is mine. But, like, stay in the house and, like, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the talk. Because it is true, because they do move shady. But don't believe the hype. Don't go out the house. Just stay in the house. Everything's fine. What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours. You know, like, I'm here for you. But, you know, I might lie sometimes because I move shady. So, like, don't talk to people. I move shady. I'm shady. Like, someone is, like, telling on themselves. And then he's also like, you know, I guess I am going to ride her wave. He's like, because the way she move her body, man, I swear I'm attached to her. So someone is just enamored by somebody. It's like someone is a player and they're annoyed because they have to, like, act committed, or they want to act committed, or they want to act loyal to somebody because they don't want to lose grip of that person. But they're also not going to change their ways. So they're, like, trying to figure it out. And then I was getting seduced by Russ. So someone is definitely trying to seduce someone. If I seduce you, babe, will you take the bait? Will you take the bait? He's like, and don't look at me like that unless you really want it like that. So it's giving, like, oh, well, I did that because she was wearing this. No, that's, like, there's something about consent, Virgo, so just be careful. Like, someone can be very, are just very lusty, and like if you just look a certain way or look at them a certain way or move a certain way, they're gonna take that as a yes. And it's like, no, I didn't mean anything by that. That's just like, I can't help that I am naturally seductive. I can't help that I'm, like, comfortable with my body, so I have a naturally, like, more almost sensual way of connecting with people because I'm connected to myself. I get that all the time. But yeah, he's like, you know, I'm not just anyone, so if I seduce you, babe, will you come take my bait? Can you keep it on the down low? Shh. So yeah, again, someone is like, I'm a somebody. I'm in your city, girl. If I seduce you, will you take the bait? Like, can you come through? Can you come over here? Like, and don't be looking at me like that unless you really want it like that, because if you give me that look, oh, you're gonna get it. I don't like it. And then I was also hearing Don't Get Lost in Heaven by the Gorillas. You know, he says, don't get lost in heaven. They've got locks on the gate. And don't go over the edge because you'll make a big mistake. And then he says that at the end over and over. Don't go over the edge. You'll make a big mistake. So Virgo, it is giving, you know, someone's like, if I seduce you, will you come take the bait? But they're not realizing that if they try and go after something, that they're going to go over the edge, that they're going to make a big mistake. Someone is definitely making a big mistake, and it's funny because they don't realize it. It's like someone can be trying to trap somebody, but it's like God set it up that way because it's actually God's way of trapping that person who's trying to seduce somebody else. So someone is definitely getting some sort of tough lesson. Yeah, we have Ash on You by Eminem. Ash on You. Ash on You. Someone is an opportunist. Someone literally is used to getting their way. Yeah, hold your horses. Something is not what it seems. Somebody is not what it seems. Someone is a phony, literally. Virgo, someone is like a total brass monkey out here, okay? This can be a group of people that are like self-employed or creatives or, you know, contractors, have their own thing going for them, artists, definitely artists and creatives. But it's funny because someone can think that they're like a whole prize, like that they're, you know, trying to, if I seduce you, babe, you know, I'm a somebody, I'm not a nobody. I'll give you this fairy tale opportunity. But it's like someone can tell that that person's actually like a brass monkey. So they're gonna like, actually, the person who's trying to seduce thinks that they are like all that and that they got a lot to offer, but they have actually got nothing to offer. And like somebody else can tell that. So someone is gonna be sorely mistaken. And it's like, there's a fairy tale opportunity that's coming in for somebody. Yes, literally right after this loss. And this loss is someone being shady with the shades, putting glitter, sprinkling glitter over their because they're trying to bag somebody. So in the horse world, we put a red bow on a horse that could like kick or be problematic or like act out. So when you see a red bow, like, you know, steer clear. So it's like someone here can tell that someone has like a red bow all up on them. They're like, yeah, you've got something kind of funny going on with the Devil's Labyrinth. Someone is like, we'd be a dream team. But no, someone just literally wants to have an experience. Like, someone isn't going to grow up for a few years, and this is like a part of their lesson. They're unreliable. They juggle everything. Someone can't commit. Someone can't keep their D in their pants. Wrong way. And literally, it's like someone can tell. Someone can tell from a mile away that someone ain't all that, literally. No. It's a big fat no, Virgo. Something is a no. It's not a go. It's a bust. Literally, this Empress can see through someone's crap. Someone could have been keeping an eye on someone for a long time. Someone is waiting for the right opportunity to travel. Someone can be looking for the right opportunity to buy a home or buy a new car or relocate. Literally, King of Cups with the Seven of Swords. Someone is phony baloney, Virgo. Someone can be traveling and being like, oh, you know, I'm really trying. Like, someone can be saying all the things, but like that Empress can feel. And what can the Empress feel? That this King of Cups is false, that it's fake. Counterfeit love. That was coming through in Taurus's reading. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Literally, someone is blocking this. Like, it's, someone's words are like, seduction is falling on deaf ears. And it's like making someone mad. Someone's like, why isn't it working? It always works. Literally. He's so mad. Someone is so mad. They're like, why isn't it working? Everyone wants me. How are you resisting me? Because Nine of Pentacles with the Judgment. First of all, someone here they don't need attention, first of all. They're very happy and in love with themselves. Like, they love the life that they've built. They don't need validation or attention from other people. And secondly, they could see it in somebody's energy that someone's like a whole joke. Meanwhile, though, there is an earnest, honest somebody with the Lovers and the Knight of Cups, strong Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Aries is here. This one is growing into be someone's Emperor, and that Empress can tell. So the Empress could tell that the fake, phony King of Swords, who is acting like a King of Cups, was just acting with the Seven of Swords. And she can tell that this Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is actually earnest and honest and wants to grow into becoming her Emperor. And it's like there's teamwork there. And this is going to be seen on the World Wide Web. Someone is also going to be like, what? You chose that over me? What? Don't you know who I am? I'm such a prize. Anytime a guy tries to walk around like he's the prize, I already know that he's a feminine sissy, which isn't a bad thing at all, but it is when he's trying to act like he's super masculine when he's so far from it. Bless you, Virgo.